Yo, yes, Ami, and welcome to a new stream. Apologies, I'm again late. This is something I need to figure out. I generally run late for some reason. But yeah, I guess I have to come into a proper schedule. Trying that. Hopefully, soon we get into a proper schedule. But can't really comment on that. I'm trying, but surprisingly I don't make it. Anyways, today what we are going to do is again the same flight we have been taking for ages now, but apparently we are not able to land it. So hopefully we can land it today. I'll set the time according to me because I don't want to do a night flight, because I can't fly this plane in the daytime. So how will I fly at night? I have no clue. So that's why what we are going to do is we will just spawn at a gate over here somewhere. Let's do gate G13 because why not? And it's 4:30. We are going with the Emirates livery. Give a proper feel of this. I hope that Emirates flies this line, but not really sure. And I really need some help on designing my overlays. If you guys can help me, that would be great. Okay, we are loading in. So today we are not going to waste any time on challenges. We are going to be focusing majorly on, just a second, I need to fix it. Just hold on a minute. Be right back. And we are back. I'll just switch this on. Sorry, I had to adjust the wire. That was giving me some issue. So anyways, let's get started. I might reduce this a bit because this looks a tad too big. But anyways, I guess we can go on now. Yes, we can. Let's remove our chocks and our engine covers and get into our plane. So no wasting time today. What happened to my... Not sure what happened to my custom cameras. I guess they are reset. Anyways, I have these to help me, but these don't seem... I can't find my over top. Let's just place it again. So we have it. It will take us a minute to do this. Yeah, that should be an easy one. Yep. For 3 we need to go up top. Let's just change it. Okay, this is something which we don't need. My bad. Wrong panel. We need to go to the overhead electrical panel. Yes, this is the one. I'll just zoom out a bit so we have everything in sight and press it to F3. Yep. Let's switch on external power and our batteries meanwhile, and we can get started. Just a couple of more things that I need to set is my thrusters. Yeah, I guess this is a nice view which I can set it to, and we can see everything over here. So this is something I can set up to like 7, 8, F9. So this is set to this. Yep, we are all set. Let's go. Let's put this to 0 and let's go. So we have our external power off, our batteries are on. Let's put this in nav mode. Our ground control recording is on, crew supply on. Let's click on the APU master switch, and once this turns on, then we'll switch this on. We'll put our seatbelt signs on, no smoking sign on, wing lights on, nav loco lights on, runway we don't, strobe lights auto, beacon lights on, strobe also on, dome light, not sure we need this, emergency exit lights armed, and let's click on this. Till that is working, let's just import our flight plan. We have our flight plan imported, and then we can start with our let's do it in it. First we have to request it from SimBrief. Hopefully it does log in. Yup, we have it. This will take some time, we'll do that later. IRS init is there. Moving on to the flight plan, we are going from OMDB. Set it as departure. We are doing runway 30 left. We have to go from Navi 3F. Let's just insert that. Clear all this. Now we have to go to our this. Download it from SimBrief. Let's do an instant. SimBrief apply load. Instant load application. Takeoff we will calculate. Now let's go back to our this again. These will come. Program is not required. Directed we have to do so. This is something it will follow automatically. Moving on, we have, I guess, this. We can click on this and this will enter. IRS is done. In it we don't have. Anyways, our flight plan is set. So according to our flight plan, we are taking off from 30 left at 140. That is currently our speed. Now V3F, we should be at 7,110 feet. 3510. Let's set our nav to 7,100 feet. Okay. Now the control panel, our barrow is for Dubai is 996. So let it set us to that. 996. Flight directors on. Let's set it up both on both the QNH. 996. Barrow is manual. Is there any way? Okay, this is changing the location. We can sync and calculate. We have our speeds. Let's just send it to FMGS and move to a flight plan, confirm to data. We have all this set up, managed. Yes, this all is done. QNH, destination is 99. Okay, destination I'm not sure. Let's just see if we have it in our OFB. If anyone can help me with this would be very helpful. Dubai International to Doha. OTBD departure DMX 540 to 848. Destination STA estimated flight steps. Planned fuel time is there. Block fuel we have. Alternate airports of the plan. We have our name. Next, what is there? Routing, we have OMDB 30L, NABEX 3F, then NABEX, then P699. These are our waypoints, and this is our runway landing point, which is in Doha. So we are landing on 15. So that we have to be careful of. Times, weight. Hello Pastils. Hello Gudia, welcome to the stream. How are you? Now let me find the destination QNH. Where can I see that? The thing with QNH is I can't really seem to find it. Doing good. Thanks for joining in. What are your plans for the weekend? Ground distance 269 more nautical miles, air distance is 263. Average wind, average this. Fuel steps OMDB altitude is 0260, so that will be a cruising altitude. Minimum takeoff fuel is this. I can't find the destination QNH. Gonna make doodles, movies. What about you? Nice. I'm also gonna go watch a movie. I'll be seeing War 2. Let's see how it's it. I can't seem to find. This is our alternate route, which I get it. Where is the destination QNH? Is it anywhere over here? Nice. Hopefully it's a nice movie because Hrithik Roshan is there, so he's my favorite actor. So hopefully it would be good.
Dubai ground, Sky Dubai 8239er, gate Echo 5, information Charlie. Request pushback.
That is a different flight.
Sky Dubai 8239er, Dubai ground. Pushback approved.
This is the ATC communication. Anyways, let's see. I'm not really sure if we can do that. Let's set it up to
Dubai ground. Sky
7100.
Dubai 8239er requesting pushback.
7100. This would be a managed climb.
Sky Dubai 8239er. Pushback request
But
accepted.
I guess we are ready for takeoff. Let's start our engines. Fuel pumps on. APU bleed on. External power off. Let's see which all do we have. The ground power unit toggled off. Yes, we have it off. Look at this beauty. It's so damn pretty. Even though the sun is too bright and you can't really read it properly, but it's so damn pretty. Yeah, this side looks way better. And we have a lot of planes. We got a new follow. Hi, well, thanks for this follow, man. Means a lot. I hope
Dubai
you are the
ground.
one who
Sky
followed me.
Dubai 8239er requesting the end of
Thanks,
pushback.
man.
Sky Dubai 8239er.
Do join into
Request
my
to end
Discord
pushback
server
received.
and you can see over there. That would be better. Do we have those stairs in? I don't think so. We'll have any
Dubai ground.
stairs.
Sky Dubai
Toggle luggage, toggle.
8239er with Charlie ready to taxi IFR.
I'm just seeing if these would work, but I'm
Sky
not
Dubai
really sure.
8239er. Taxi to and hold short
Let's
of runway 20
change
right
our
using taxiway
frequency.
Papa 5 November 12. Contact tower on
Because I don't need to keep hearing that. Anyways, this was something approach mode I don't really have currently, and I wasn't sure how we reached there. Time speed is this 134. That I get it. Data, init position, next phase, managed destination, managed 70, UTC 1321. Not sure if this is the QNH. Takeoff runway 3L. Program is set. Oh. Anyways, I guess we can go ahead with this because we don't have anything that's set. Let's just see if our doors open. Yup, our doors do open. Let's just close it because we are all set for pushback. We have to go take that runway, so we have to do a right pushback so that we can follow that. Anyways, let's toggle our pushback because we are set to go. Toggle pushback. Hopefully it does work. It doesn't seem like, but let's see if these things work. I don't think so. This is gonna be a glitch, but let's see if we are pushing back. Yep, we are pushing back without this, which is kind of okay. I just hope we follow a correct and a straight path and it doesn't turn us prematurely. Let's go. We have a lot of flights. I haven't set up my TRA. It gives me an error sometimes. Yeah, we are pushing back nice and slow. I'll just start turning now. We need to go right. So let's start that and hopefully we align it. Okay, we are a bit back. I guess we had to start over here but we missed that slightly. Hopefully we'll get in line with that. Let's just stop it. Parking brakes on. And let's toggle it off. And let's start our engines. We have to go to the engine ignition mode. Let's start with engine power 2 on. Hopefully it kicks up. If it doesn't, then we might have to restart everything. Yep, it is slowly starting to power up, which is a nice sign. But let's see. Let's kickstart engine 1 as well. Yeah, these things are spewing up. I have to change a few settings because I had improved it just in case because I was recording. So let's reduce it down further so you guys can hear my noise and my voice better. We'll just reduce the game volume a bit. It's a quite of a foggy weather in Dubai for some reason, or it is just the condition like this. Okay, our engines are starting up, they are almost ready, and we are most probably good to go. Once these reach idle state, I can switch off my APU. Let's switch on our taxi lights. Seat belt is on. Emergency lights on. These all are on. So it should be an easy. Yeah, generator 2 is on. Generator 1 is also on. Okay, we are not clearly aligned, but once these generator reaches, we can switch off our APU. Just hoping it does go back. Anyways, we are good to go. This would be on flight plan, and let's go. This is on
Traffic.
why this.
Clear of conflict.
Okay, this is a nice bug over here on the airport. On the runway there is a lot of traffic, and we have planes landing for some reason. But this is funny. This is really funny. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planes lined up. 6 over there. Quite a foggy weather, and we have to take off from this. Not really sure if we can take off, but I guess we have to hold short. Engines back to this. Flaps 1. Trim set to our 0.7, which is our takeoff angle. 0.7. Speed brakes armed. And let's go, we are good to go. We have our parking brakes off. Engine should push us now. Hello, the moon. Welcome to the stream, man. How are you? We'll just aligning it to this yellow line, and then we are good to go. That traffic hasn't cleared, so I'm guessing we are taking off through that itself. So I'm gonna set my autopilots and Hopefully that gets us. And we're gonna follow the line as closely as we can. So since this is a short flight, we can fly out this intersection, but we're gonna use the entire runway. Even though there is a glitch in the system, but we might be able to do it. Just a second, yeah. I'm good, bro. Nice, man. Thanks for joining in. Do you play this game or do you like aviation? So we are doing a flight from Dubai to Doha, a short flight, and I've been trying for like a week now to land this, more than a week in fact, but we always mess up in between. And if you have any idea about landing, please do help me. How are you doing? I'm doing good, man. Thank you. I just hope these are not too loud. Yeah, I'm planning on buying Microsoft 24 soon, preparing for VATSIM 2. Nice, man, nice. Maybe you can play sometime soon. Yeah, so I'm a terrible pilot currently and I don't know any TC communication or even how to land this. But yeah, I'm trying if we can like get the feeling before logging into VATSIM and maybe even buying the Phoenix A320. So what we're doing is we are first trying to fly this plane, then we can think about landing. Let's just break it down slowly because we have to turn. Let's start turning. Yep. Yeah, this is the bug that we face in Dubai, so we can't really do anything. We have to go full throttle for it to like cross this weird terrain bug. I might even have to push to Toga. Yeah, see, this is something I have to do over here, which I don't really like, but there's no other option. For some reason my reverse thrusters have stopped working. Not sure if I changed the setting or something. My plane doesn't do reverse anymore. You're trying to be a pilot in VATSIM, I see. Yeah, that's a very big... this is there in Dubai airport, not sure why. And there's this bug also, not sure if it's my game or something. I can't reverse anymore. Like my reverse thrusters have stopped working totally. So this could be a bug in my game because earlier it used to work, but since I have bought the A380 from the marketplace, not sure this has stopped working. Like the plane won't reverse at all. Okay, we have a plane landing. A lot of traffic on this route. Let's go, let's align ourselves and we can like take off once we are cleared. Reinstall the game. Yeah, I'm also thinking about that. Too much traffic, yep. Not sure why, because this generally doesn't happen. Okay, we are almost aligned with the runway. Slight tat in front than we would have liked. Let's just change our lights and yeah, this is fine. Nose taxi to take off, runway lights on, landing lights, we don't need that currently, but I guess yes, we are good to take off. Okay, my parking brake didn't engage for some reason. And anyways, we are gonna take off. Why is the speed brake not retracted? Let's just bring our engines down and bring it all to a hold. Not sure why our speed brakes went off, and this is gonna be very funny since we have a lot of, but I'm gonna take off anyways. I'm gonna bypass that traffic and take off. Hopefully we don't crash. Yeah, there's too much traffic for some reason now. We have a takeoff speed of around 150 and we have positive climb. Let's get a gas in and toggle our autopilot. And we are off. And let's set this to managed. TCAS standby, that is a bug, which I am not sure. Okay, we have to go to a cruising altitude. I'll set a cruising altitude for this, which is around 26,000. Okay, I'm changing the lower end. Yep. QNH to standby. Just a second, I'll read your... Yep, all these go to standby. Yeah, too much traffic. Not sure this is the first time I'm seeing so much traffic. Like, there's generally one or two planes, but today it's like entirely off. Let's put our flaps to 0 and these back to climb. Okay, I can't retract it from climb for some reason. No, this doesn't work. Okay, now this is also bugged for some reason. Really? Yep, I also think so, man. There's like too much bugs. Like my one engine is on climb, the other is on toga for some reason. I guess so we should restart and redo all this. Fuel we have sufficient, I guess, for this journey, because we have our fuel. So it's a short flight. We are only going for like this is a short journey. We are going very low, but yeah, I guess we need to restart our game because this won't come back. Yeah, finally it is. and we have it on almost on climb. Hopefully this does react to it. Manual throttle. I'll just press this back on and hopefully it gets back to our... Hello soul, welcome to the stream. How are you? We have enough fuel. This should be a short journey, so we do have enough fuel. Now this is a bug which I have. The TCAS standby is a bug. The red WS off, I am not sure what it was. It is somewhere over here that we have to change. I guess this is the one. Oh yeah, that changed it. But yeah, this TCAS is a bug which stays in this game. This is something which I have had all along. Everything is managed. We are following a flight plan and hopefully we can figure out how to land this via ILS. Soul, if you can help me with that, and for that matter Moon, if you can also help me, that would be great, man. We can chill and look the beautiful horizon. But yeah, I guess I have to restart this game after this. There are a lot of bugs. Yeah, the throttle is still manual for some reason. It is not getting managed. But we are climbing, so I'm not gonna worry about that. We are still pretty much stable. I'll just check our flight plan and see if we are like following our journey. So we are gonna be reaching low PAP. That is, we are maintaining our speed and our height should be around 168. So we are pretty much close to that. But let's see how it goes. But yeah, there are a lot of bugs in this game which, or this time I'm facing extreme. I don't usually get so much, but yeah, this time we have too many bugs. The next destination is Nabis. Our speed should be at 296 and an altitude of 220. Soul, if you're there, if you could help me with this UTC, is this the radio frequency or this is the QNH? If anyone can help me with this. And I really need your help regarding the descent. Because when are we supposed to start our descent? This is our time. Okay, Nabix, distance 034. Dubai International 269, distance 271, ground speed. So these are our speeds. Then we are at Nabix. That should be around 297. We are close to that. 261. 380. 8. Then this is something else. So this could be the glide slope, I guess. This is GS's glide slope, so that is our climb rate. I am guessing so. Could be terribly wrong. When are we starting our descent? I guess we have to start a descent after tossnet, because at tossnet we are at 260. Then we start descending 237, 208, 179 and 156. But I guess the flight plan would be better to look at this. So we are at Narbex 192. Radgo, we don't have any height. Let's see. We are going to be reaching Mobile at 238, then TC at 260, Vegek at 260 at a speed of 291. Radgo, we don't have speed and altitude. Uksari, we also don't have. Tagdu, we don't. TD, we start our descent. Puteb is the first where we start a descent from 246. So I'm not gonna change anything till there, and we're just gonna enjoy the view. I might be able to help you out with QNH if you give me details. Yeah, so Moon, I really need help landing this plane. So we are flying from Dubai to Doha via runway 30 left, and we are supposed to land on runway 15 at Doha. So the QNH for Dubai I understood was 996. So, and by QNH I mean is what I understand is Q nautical height. So I'm guessing the altitude of that place. So Dubai is 996. I'm not sure how to find for Doha. If you could help me with that, that would be great. EET. Because I can't seem to find our QNH. QNH for Doha, right? Wait, yep, that would help. And also how to set up the ILS. I have no clue. Meanwhile, I can look up a video while we are flying. Let me do that. I have this open on one monitor so I can see the flight, and if any discrepancies I can follow that and search how to set up approach on A320 Neo in MFS 2024. Approach and ILS. Let's see, I'll switch on a video. UNH is 998. Okay, that I'll keep in mind. I'm just looking at a video, so hopefully that helps me. Let's put it to this. I might just reduce the engine volumes further so that, yep. Maybe you guys can enjoy the view till we are approaching our destination. I'm looking at a video for approach. Okay, so supposedly our QNH is on our main dashboard. Okay, here this is the QNH 998 which you mentioned, and it was 999 for some reason. Wind 0506 degrees, visibility 6000 meters, no significant clouds, temperature dew point 29 degrees Celsius, QNH 998. Yeah, this is the QNH, then we got it. So I guess I was setting it up wrong. Let's just click on update. I guess this works. We have around 5006. These are something which I need to visibility. I guess this is the visibility of 6000, and we have 50 or 606 knots of speed. Now how do I find the temperature in this? Temperature, I guess it's 36 and 29 as you mentioned. Temperature is this. What is 050? Okay, we found the QNH. Now next, get back to our video. Maybe we can do it. Check destination data. Okay, for some reason our plane is over speeding. Yeah, we are over speeding and our autopilot is off. Yeah, for some reason these went off. Not sure. Technically we should be flying over here. And we are slightly off our course. This is for some reason why this happens, not really sure. I have autopilot on and this won't go in. So let's switch to our flight plan. Tosna. Okay, we had to start our descent way back. Where we are, we're gonna be reaching Tagdo. And we are still climbing for some reason, which I'm not sure why. For some reason this was too high. Since I'm studying right now for VATSIM ATC, so I quickly flipped through my manuals. Nice man, thanks for that help. But for some reason my ATC failed in between. Not really sure. Could be because of the height. This won't go back to managed. So I guess we might have to... we are reaching Tagdu, which was fine at 333. So we are at 333. That is fine. We have to start our descent at 260. Be right back. Sure, man. We are following a path, except our speed was too high. Let's see our nav and why this is not falling anymore. Let's just align it. Yeah, let's get back this to managed. And hopefully we can start. Hopefully this aligns itself. Yeah, let's go back to managed mode. and we should be in line. Anyways, our auto throttle is not working, but as I can see we are following a flight plan, so I am happy with that. Puti, we should be at this, but now it's time to set up our, now see, for some reason my air this again disconnected. I didn't do anything, like literally I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything, I swear. Yeah, again climbing. I didn't even press anything. We are supposed to descend. I'll just bring it to 243 because we are supposed to descend. Our flight directors are on. Off for some reason. These won't go back to manage. This can also go back, but for some reason my ATC again, or my flight again disconnected. So now we should be at around 184, but we are still climbing. Okay, now the altitude drop has started. How much distance we have? We have a certain bit of distance, so I hope we can reach there. Let's just set it up to, what was it, 184. So hopefully we can do it, but yeah, I guess we have to set up our approach now. There's nothing we can skip in it. Or perfect. Next phase, previous phase. Our destination QNH was 998. Let's just enter that. Our temperature was around 36. Let's just enter this. 050 050 This is our mag. Okay, it's not the correct 0506. Okay, I guess I am entering it wrong. 50/06. Okay, I might have entered it incorrectly. It's 5006. So let's enter that again. 0500. No, clear /06. That is this director flight plan. Have we started a descent? Nope, we haven't. For some reason we are still climbing. Is it because we are on climb, that's why we are climbing? It could be possible. We should start our descent. Auto throttle, auto limited. Not sure why. Level MCT. It says to go to level MCT for some reason. So I'm gonna go till that. Now it blinks level climb. Bring it to level climb. Now see, again we are on manual throttle. Not sure why. And we are not following our flight plan. Because I guess I haven't started our approach mode. We should be decelerating and this should be activate approach mode. Let's just confirm it. What was the barrow? Where do you fly mostly, like in India or Middle East? This is technically my first flight which I'm doing over Dubai to Doha. So I'm planning to majorly cover, like I stream generally for around 2 to 3 hours. So I'm planning to do like 1 hour stream, like 1 hour flights. So that is something we are gonna be doing. If you could help me with barrow, that would be really helpful. What is the barrow for this? The barrow. Let's see, go back to the video. See, for some reason these turned off. Now it blinks me to go to level climb and the auto throttle won't start. Hello Christopher, welcome to the stream. How are you? Let's Oh, I can help you with weather report frequency. Okay. I need some help regarding the approach. Like which runway we are supposed to land. OMDB, where is 30L? See, we are not reducing altitude for some reason, which we should have technically, but we didn't. Not sure why. This is 2024. So technically we should have started reducing.
Emirates Center, Qatari 528 is at 16,100 climbing.
I don't want to listen to you. Yeah, see, the auto throttle won't work. We are still climbing. Not really sure why. Next phase. We are still climbing. We are still climbing. Are we going to our alternate? How often does this game crash? Surprisingly, it doesn't crash for me. Like, I have very rare crashes, but yeah, there are a lot of bugs in this game. So, there are a lot of bugs. So, that's my runway over there, which we are skipping. So, should we do a manual and just land this? Because I don't think so we are gonna be reducing. Yeah, let our all autopilots and thrust reduce. We are gonna do a manual landing at, because you're getting this plane landing at Doha, that's for sure. But best option just in the end, let the fuel run out then descend. That could be a nice thing, but we'll do one thing. Now see, for some reason the reverse thrusters are on. Technically the reverse thrusters shouldn't be on until unless you have landed. So yeah, my system is a bit bugged. I'm gonna reduce a speed and try and land this at runway 15. But not sure how much speed it allows me to catch. What flight stick? I currently don't have. I am playing with a controller. I plan to buy one, but somewhere in the future. This looks so damn pretty, man. This looks so damn pretty. But I guess, yeah, we are overstated and we might not be able to land this. Let's just close every mode. We are gonna land this automatically. Then after this, what we'll do is I'll put up one video. I'll screen share and let's see a video of how to land and do the approach. Because this is something which won't work. Now see, this is a bug which happens. I am like, how can I go reverse thrust in light mode? That is not technically possible. I'll restart my game also. Nice, you should get the Thrustmaster. Yeah man, so that I'm planning to buy. But the thing is, I'm waiting for some time. Once I get used to this game, I get into the game, I really enjoy it, then I'll buy. Just ignore those warnings. These are just not very relevant. So we have an overspeed warning, so who cares? People do like to have a fast plane and they might like a roller coaster journey. Who doesn't like roller coasters? So this is a nice roller coaster at 24,000 feet. But yeah, for some reason my autopilot didn't work. Maybe we didn't set it up properly. And hopefully we can do it after we restart after this. I'll buy that, Christopher. I'm also thinking of buying the Thrustmaster one where you get the throttle as well as the joystick. So you have the throttle pack and the joystick, and eventually if I do continue playing this, I'll buy the parking brakes, the levers, additional add-on as well. So that's the plan. I'll most probably buy in like couple of months. OMG, that ain't a commercial jet. Pretty sure everyone is thrown around. Yeah man, everyone is kind of roaming around in the plane. They're just flying around. And we are kind of overspeeding, so for some reason my engines are bugged and they are going into reverse thrust mode, which they shouldn't ideally. But we are reducing altitude so pretty quick. But yeah, this looks really good man. Hey Lexi, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow, means a lot. Do hop into my Discord if you wish to connect with me. I'll be really delightful to talk to you. Let's see if we can. Yeah, I have to restart my game. I'll restart after this. When you're done with, can I request a flight when you're done with this? You might, but you can do after this. But before that I'll be seeing a video, so that will be like around 15-20 minutes. Then we can set up a new flight in Simbrief. I don't mind. I'm also kind of bored of this route because sadly I'm not able to land this. It's been more than a week. I've been trying, but unfortunately I can't land. This is something which I feel I'm not setting up the autopilot and my modes correctly. That's why I'm facing these issues. But I'm guessing once we see that video we can set that up. And Christopher, just one request, if you can keep that flight short to like an hour. I don't want to do long flights because I will be streaming maximum for like 2 or 3 hours more. So if you can keep that flight to an hour, that would be really great, man. But look at the city below, it looks so pretty. I have a 4060 Ti, so I have to play at low settings. But if I had a more powerful GPU, these would look too good, man. Like really, really good. I'm just doing a go around so I can align it to the runway. I don't want to climb, I just want to reduce my speed. And maybe I'll have to re-download my game as well. Yes, of course. Thanks, man, that works. Blunt Wiki. There are a lot of bots on Twitch who just keep and ask me to like follow, get paid viewers, but I really am not into that and I don't want to do that. But yeah, this livery looks so damn pretty. Will we be able to make it? I guess we can, but first of all I can't see the runway. There is so much smog in the air. And secondly,
Too low. Too low. Terrain.
okay, so we are currently over Doha. Let's retract a landing gear because we are too high for a landing gear. And maybe we can like, I can't seem to find our journey. Not sure this is a bug or something. Yeah, I guess this is a bug because the atmosphere is not like this over Dubai. I have zero visibility, like literally zero. Okay, and we did we crash? Okay, yeah, we are on the plane. So I guess that's it for that. I've flown into Doha before. Yeah, there's a lot of bugs. I'll just restart my game. And meanwhile that is restarting, we'll watch that video. Hopefully that helps. Let's see, we have this video. It's a 22 minutes video and I really hope I don't get copyright strike for this. But we are gonna learn. And once we do, then we'll set it up. Let's go. Just
So
a
let's
second.
start doing it again.
Yeah, I hope you guys can hear this.
Just ignore these errors because before this I was doing.
Oh, you
some
got zero
experiments.
visibility. Not sure, man.
Okay.
There could be a bug. Like there were a lot of bugs in that game, so
Let's go to performance.
I'm
and
just
over here you
restarting
will
it.
see,
Yeah. So let's get this started.
And
And
the
hopefully we
cruising
can
altitude.
understand.
And the top of descent is a bit near not that far. It's a short flight for 1 hour, 25 minutes. So that's why I have to configure the MCDU.
Can you do
for the approach.
BGR? Sorry, Christopher, I didn't get what does BGR means.
So let's
I'm
start
very
doing
new
it again.
to this game.
Just ignore these errors because before this I was doing some experiments. Okay, let's go to performance, and over here you will see next phase. Go to the next phase.
Okay.
And now you will see approach. So now let's get the approach information, and let's go to the electronic flight bag.
What is
And
the
over here you will see,
QNH?
the weather information. So QNH is 1026 for Frankfurt. So let's enter 1026 for Frankfurt. 1026.
BGR to main. Sure, we'll set it up after this. Let's do
This
it
is
on
the
sim
QNH.
brief.
The temperature, it's morning, and the temperature is over here, 3. So let's enter 3. And for
Okay.
the wind, heading and speed. So this is the wind, heading 220 knots and degrees, sorry, and 3 knots, 220 and 3.
Okay. That's where we get these details.
So
Okay.
enter this information here, 220/03. This is the format that you use. So this is the transition altitude. We'll just keep it like this. And the landing configuration, I will be going with the full flaps, and this will be here. And now let's get the information for the minimums. So let's bring out the charts, approaches, and for runway 7 right.
Okay, this is
I will be
something
going
new.
for ILS. So this is the one. So now this is the approach plate for runway 7 right. And to be on the safer side, let's keep it at 530. This is actually the barrow. So 530.
Okay.
So at this altitude, you will hear this warning minimums. So if you think your plane is not aligned with the runway and you cannot go for the landing, then you can perform a go around and call it a missed approach. That's it. So let's see where I am right now. So I'm just close to the top of descent. And I have to descend to 4,000 feet in order to intercept the glide slope.
Okay.
So I will adjust the altitude over here and take it up to 4,000. And as soon as I'm near the top of descent, I will start the descent by bringing the cursor over here. When I see the up arrow, I will just press it, and the plane will start to descend. And now at this time, also open this page, RADNAV. Look at the frequency for this runway. So 110.95, you can see the MCDU has already picked it up automatically, and the course is 66 degrees. IFSC, this is the identifier for the ILS. So this information is also there.
Okay,
Now the
this
plane
is
near
something
the
new.
top of descent. So let's start the descent. Bring the cursor over here. As soon as you see the up arrow, just press it, and then the descent will start. Now, over here, the speed will reduce. You can see this magenta color circle. Now,
Okay.
as soon as I've started a descent, just look at the primary flight display. You will see this green circle. This is actually your vertical path. So if it's in the middle over here, it means the plane is actually following the descent profile. But if it's above, it means you are lower than the descent profile because I started a bit early. So the plane will actually try
Excuse
to keep it in the middle by adjusting the vertical speed. And now I'm higher than the descent profile. So vertical deviation also comes over here. If you look at this option, progress, you will see
Okay, these are something we learned, and we might do that later. I'll just minimize this, and then maybe we can look at restart the game. And Christopher, if you're there, then we can do that sim brief, and hopefully we can. Let's bring this up back and log into sim brief. Okay, this is on incognito mode. I don't want that. New window, sim brief. But I'll just give some time for my plane to start up and my game to start up. see how it goes. We're just restarting this because our flight didn't go as planned. Christopher, you there? Otherwise, we'll load in Dubai again. What graphics card? I have a 4060 Ti. I need to upgrade it. I'll most probably upgrade it next year. And maybe go to an 80 series or something, like 5080 or something. Oh damn, but that is very, very underpowered for this kind of games. Like, it's good with the frame gen and stuff, but yeah, it is underpowered. Christopher, you there? Hello. I'll wait for a couple of minutes, then otherwise we'll switch into this. Reset. Let's switch it up around this. 22nd August. Air traffic live. Okay. Let's switch it off. And maybe just do clear skies because I don't wish to have too much weather. It could be possible. I got 3050 on my laptop. I don't know what will happen. Yeah, that is gonna be a bit of a challenge. Because since laptop and PC GPUs also work differently, so they are something different. Okay, we have a couple of live planes. Let's just spawn in again and we'll try and do this again because I guess Christopher is not there. Let's just go with a gate A10. We'll taxi all this way. Set as departure. And hopefully we can. Maybe we can change the livery of the plane. Moon, you can pick if you want to. We have a lot of liveries for the A320, so you might want to pick. Should we go with Emirates or should we change anything else? Just wait for 30 seconds. If you can maybe even try to like name an airlines, and if I have it then I'll put it. Otherwise I'll go one with which I want. Do we have Canteso in this? We have Qatar. We have Qantas also. We can go with Qantas. Or better, let's do Qatar and see how it works. Yep. Let's do a daytime or an early morning flight. That I feel would be better. We won't have so much sun, but like a 7 a.m. flight should be nice. And let's go. Hopefully we can set up our stuff, and in the meanwhile I'll keep that video on and try and learn behind, like once we have set off everything. Let's just put it into motion and then I guess we can set it up. Remove our chocks, remove these. Yep, External power on. Batteries on. These go to nav. Ground control on. Crew supply on. Let's just import it from SimBrief again. We have our flights. Okay, this time we have a slightly different altitude and QNH.
Emirates 568 contact departure on 124.675. Good day.
Okay, we can change this to a random frequency so that we don't hear them. We have this set up. Let's just switch our APUs so that we can get rolling. Anyways, we have these stuffs on. Let's load our payload. 180 passengers. This is fine. Let's do an instant load because I don't wish to wait around too much. Time for our FMGS. Let's clear all our warnings. Go to flight plan. No, init request, and hopefully we have all the details. Yes. Cruising altitude is 260. Cost index is this. Temperature minus 36 degrees. Wind prop is this. This, I guess we have it because we have already loaded our fuel. Flight plan, this is our departure. Runway 30 left. We are gonna be doing it this. We are gonna leave France. Insert this. Performance we have to confirm with the light. Okay, this is all set. Let's switch to our this should be set to TRA. Brakes armed, flaps 1. Let's just calculate our takeoff speed. We're doing runway 30L. Sync. And then calculate. We have a speed. And let's just send it to FMGS. Performance confirm to data. That is fine. We have our speeds, temperature, flaps, everything is done. ATC, everything is set. Now our QNH. This is currently 999. Flight directors on. These all are set. Our initial climb is for, let's see our initial climb. Flight plan, our initial climb is 8360. Should we set it up to like 10,000, 10,060? We might set it up to 2600 itself. Let's set it up to 26,000. That will be managed. Vertical speed we don't need. I guess we are there. Let's just kick on our APUs and hopefully that loads in. We just switch all our fuel pumps because our flight is loaded, and just we wait for the APU to set up. I'll just put on my trim to 7 degrees, but that will happen once we have our engines on. Everything is toggled, I guess. We are good to go. Ground cabin lights on. Let's just switch on our lights. Seat belt signs on. No smoking signs on. Emergency lights armed. Nav to 2. Wing lights on. Beacon on. Strobe on. Just waiting for the APU to start. And then I guess we can get going. Our APU is on. You can start off APU bleed. We can toggle our catering, toggle luggage, and toggle our jetway. Yep, finally these things are moving. And we can see our plane getting loaded up. This is kind of so cool. This is one of the best things about this game. It's so cool, so cool. So at this gate things are working. So we are gonna next time try and spawning at this gate. Because I'm pretty sure we're not gonna be able to land this time also. But hopefully. That is so cool. Apart from the gate that is like too far, people have to literally fly to reach the plane. But anyways, it looks so cool. The Qatar livery is really pretty. Anyways, our cargo is loaded up. That is falling back. We can toggle our jetway. Since that is done, that is moving back. These stuffs are moving back. That gate is closed. The cargo is open. We'll just wait for the cargo to move. Then we can. That gate will auto close. I'm hoping. If it doesn't, then yep, auto closed. I guess we are all set for our retreat. Our descent cell is this. Descent starts at Putib. So at Putib we have to, okay, or at TD. Our descent starts at TD. Diesel is this. Okay, got it. Okay, I guess we are ready for a pushback. Let's just toggle this. Hopefully this moves as well. And we can kickstart. Okay, for some reason that didn't move. And okay, now it started. Not sure why the toggle pushback didn't work. Hmm. Okay, we are at the wrong gate. Where's our... No, this is the wrong thing. Hmm. Not sure how he brought that thing up. Request from Avionics. Not sure if this is the correct thing. And why did this turn us early? That also I'm not sure. Anyways, we'll just toggle it and kickstart our engines. Let's switch both on together because why not? But have our parking brake on. Okay. The engines won't start for some reason. Did I start them together if that is the issue that's happening? Because I'm not sure why the engines won't start. Ground spoilers armed. Yes, our engines didn't start. So we don't have any option. If we close or refuse, our engines didn't start for some reason. Yes, our engine is not starting up. We have no power in our engines whatsoever. Not really sure why. Did we land or did we spawn with a dead aircraft? Nope. We sadly don't have any. And we have to restart and do everything again. I'm just gonna rush through it. Hopefully this time we have power. Just switch on external power. Fuel pumps on. Move to nav. Ground control on. Oxygen supply on. Batteries on. Everything is starting up. Seat belt sign on. APU master on. Nav 2 or APU master on. This also goes on. Wing lights on. Emergency armed. Oh. Now for some reason this is at 0. Hmm. Okay, we have this. Clear all these errors. IRS in it. Let's just import it from SimBrief. Apply load. Let's do it an instant. Load applied. In its second page, block fuel, this all is imported.
Sky Dubai 868.
Right, this is our departure. Now B3F insert. APU on. Hopefully we can. Okay, I don't want to hear that. Hopefully we do have this. Take off 30. Sync. Calculate. Send to FMGS. Performance confirm to data. We have all these. QNH is 999. Let's set up all this because why not? Okay, temp is 36 degrees, I guess. Yeah. Mag and wind is 090/04. 090/04. Mag. We'll do this. Now from where did he get those plans? Registration. This is Qatar. Found Qantas. I can't see Qatar over here. Doha is OTBD. Okay, we have this over here. ILS 15. Let's set up all this because why not? Our barrow is 490. That's our barrow. Radnav, I guess there was this. way to check it. Yes. 15. One zero eight. This should have been 108. Hmm. Wasn't this? Hmm. 420. I'll just see the video again. Hmm. Okay, we have to put in for category 1, and that was 260. Flight plan. Where was that? Yeah, so 260. This is a barrow. We're gonna be going with full. Next, rad nav. Okay, maybe these update afterwards. Flight directors on. UNH 2999. That is our current UNH. Let's set this up as well. 2999. Manual set. Yeah. That is set. Take it to manual. Okay. Now I guess we are ready for pushback. Cabin lights. Toggle pushback. Hopefully we don't have our APU bleed on. We didn't do our catering, but yeah, I guess we can skip that. Leave our luggage and follow. Hopefully it works, but you never know. Yeah, we should start our engines. Let's kickstart engine 2. If this time also it doesn't start, we have a bit of spewing. So yeah, it is starting up. Our pushback was terrible. We have too much traffic across Dubai, so we can't really help. Let's just toggle pushback, ask him to leave us. and that is starting up. That click says that our generator 1 is on. That kickstarts engine 2, and once that is on, we can switch our APU off. Maybe next time I'll switch off the traffic. Like there's too much traffic across Dubai, which kind of likes reduces our. So we have a running engine and the other is also on. I'm just waiting for that click, then we'll switch off our APUs. So technically we didn't load our flight, but hopefully we can. Yeah, we got that click. Second click is there. We can switch off our APUs. Taxi light on. These are armed. I guess our engines are up. Yep. We have a healthy running engine. And then now we can taxi to the runway. Not sure what that plane is doing. Let's just align it to the runway and hopefully we'll have a nice smooth takeoff. Let's go. Okay, not sure why there is so much stutter, but we do have a lot of stutter. 0.7. If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe. You are like 10 or 6 away from 160. Let's see. Hopefully we can set it up properly this time. The cruising speed, I'll set it up to 26,000. Let's just align ourselves to the runway and we are ready to take off. Hopefully we can line up and see how it goes. We're slowly getting there, slowly lining up with the runway. And we can like take off post that. Wind shear is on. We're gonna be using the entire runway, so I'll just align it at the end. Again, we are gonna be facing that bug, so we have to give full throttle and hopefully align it. I really hope we can like cross this without like slowing our plane down. Yeah, apparently this time we made it. So we are just gonna align with the runway. There's a lot of traffic on Dubai. A lot of traffic in Dubai, so hopefully we can. Yeah, just a plane landing. And a lot of planes just landing. Anyways, we are set to go. We can take off, runway lights on. Landing lights on. Yeah, I guess we are set to go. Let's just kick off. This would be on flight plan. And we are good to go. Let's go. We're all set for takeoff. Too much traffic, I'll reduce the traffic next time. Because the game becomes a lot choppier with this kind of traffic. Anyways, we are at a rotate speed. And we are rotating. Autopilot on. Landing gear up. Autopilot on. Okay, our engines are still in ignition mode. These go back to climb. Lab 0. And I guess we are off. That TCAS bug will stay, can't really change that. Anyways, let's look at our flight. So yeah, we are set this to standardized. These two to standardized. This also goes on standardized. So I guess we are pretty much sorted. Let's see our FMCG. And we have a nice rate of climb. Everything looks pretty. Dubai looks damn pretty. There's the Burj Khalifa. I'm just wondering if it looks this good when I have a 4060. If I had a 5080 or a 5090, how damn dope this would have looked. Why, hello Flyby Law, welcome to the stream. So, for some reason my autopilot is not getting, auto throttle is not working today. Not sure why. Throttle lock. See, auto throttle is blue. It should technically turn white. And this manual throttle should remove. But yeah, so some reason it doesn't work. Hello, how are you? So we are doing a flight from Dubai to Doha, and hopefully we can match it. Hopefully we can land it this time. I'm just closely gonna monitor it. And get LDG not sure what this is, but uh, mhm. Let's see if we follow the path this time. Meanwhile, I'll see a video in the back to see how we land, because I miss it all the time. And if you're watching and you're enjoying it, then do hit the like and subscribe button. We are 6 away from reaching a target of 160. It would be really great if you could do the needful of liking and subscribing. And also stay hydrated. Let's see if we are following our flight plan. We are gonna reaching Lofar. Lopap. We have almost, our speed is fine. Our altitude should be 206, so we are roughly that. Yeah. I just want to see when we are starting our descent. We're gonna start our descent at Puteb. Okay. So at this point I'll put it to 20 and maybe if it helps me. I'll just check a video behind that while we are cruising so I don't mess up anything. Meanwhile, you guys can enjoy the view. Okay, so descent should be according to our glide slope, which is as 4500. We're going with cat 1. $250. Now we're in the climb phase, that's fine. The height should be at around 4500 to capture the glide slope. I hope I have entered all the information correctly. Temperature was 36. Why have I entered 30? 36 090. Okay, this is changing. So I guess no point doing it now. Once we are approaching, then it's better to do it there because it's 100.03 currently. /03. Wireless. What is this ARNP? Let's just check out the video. He clicked on ILS itself. And what did you do after that? Yeah, for some reason our autopilot did disconnect. Why? What happened, dude? Are we overspeeding? Maybe reduce our throttle a bit. And now we have auto throttle on. Okay. I guess we were going too fast. We are following the path. I guess we had to reduce our throttle once we have climbed. I guess I'll have to see someone's stream. Uh, Now what is this? Auto flight, auto throttle limited, throttle lever climb. Now see, this is there. The autopilot is on. Hmm. I'm gonna ignore this warning because we are following our flight path. Our speed is there. Our flight is also there. So we have a bit of a time one before we start descending. When do we start descending? Do we start descending at this? At Roron we start descending. Okay. We gonna wait till we reach Roron. We have quite some time before that. So maybe you guys can enjoy the view till then. Qatar Airways flying over Dubai. I guess this is Gulf of Arabia, not sure. My geography is terrible now. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and see the view. Mm-hmm. I hope you're landing on runway 15. Uh, yeah, we're writing on 15. As the plane started turning, yes, we are. In this we are gonna wait. The autopilot is managing it to the point. Like we're at exact 26,000. No issue at all. We have crossed Tagadu. At Roron we will start our descent. We'll give it at 4,500, which is our we're gonna wait and see what happens when we start our descent. Flight plan, program, managed approach we have currently, but let's see how it works. Hopefully we do manage to land. If we don't, then we might skip. At Roron we have to start our descent, as far as I believe. Flight plan Roron we are standing, then we start our descent. 4,500 I guess, because that was our altitude which we have to take. Glide path 3.5 degrees. Let's try and understand what's going on over here, since we have time. Anyways, once we reach Roron, okay, we have reached Roron. Let's do it at 4,500. And set it to managed. We have started our descent, so hopefully we will manage. We are still following our flight plan. I really hope so. Or should I have set it to 226? Let's do one thing, let's set it up to 226. And the plane will start descending to 226. Not sure. Why is it not reducing altitude? Technically it should have. We have it also on 226. But it has crossed Qutb. Tosna 171. Let's get it to 171. It should start descending technically, but for some reason it doesn't. What if I set it to 2000? Because that's the height of the runway. Oh, that's 20. 171. Let's set it up to 2000 and see what happens. Do we start descending? Did we have to begin our approach mode? Not sure. Okay, wait. Let me update this. Update it. 300 030 04 030/04. That is this. All this is fine. Bar is fine. Approach. We have set up. Not sure what's going on. At Tosna also we are at this altitude. We are not reducing our altitude. What if we go to selected? Now the plane will start. If I change it to managed, does it keep reducing again? Because this is an issue which I face in the approach phase. Like, there's no way we can make this because we are too damn high. But this is something I need to figure out. Not sure how. Maybe see an approach mode. Because there's no way we are making it to Doha. We're too high. You're not aligned for some reason. This doesn't seem right. What if I set it to 4500 and set that to managed to catch the glide slope? I've learned how to take off, I've learned how to start the engine and everything, but this navigation kind of seems off for me. Hmm. VDev is plus 9,999 feet. We are too damn high. I guess I had to start the approach mode a pretty tad faster, because since I started it a bit late, I couldn't reduce the altitude in time, because there's no way we're gonna make it. Because we are too fast. UAE 1512. We won't make it. Maybe we can like reduce it all the way to 20, I guess. Because we're trying to get the glide slope, but we are too high, too high. Let's see how much we reduce. We have messed up our approach again, that I was certain about. But let's see how the autopilot, what does it do? Does it fail in between? Or what happens? Because currently I have no clue of how to set it up properly. I'm facing a lot of issues. I might have to do a few takeaways and do a few test runs and find out what's going on with me. This was the GS indicator. Okay, so it doesn't change anything, it just brings it up. We are way higher than our approach. I guess I started it a bit late, so that's why we are not gonna make it in time. But we are trying and going to see how to do a go around. These things we need to learn. Few things is go around, like in such a case, since we are too high, we need to do a go around. So how do I set it up so that it manages and it flies accordingly? Second is our, when we are like too high up, then In case of an holding pattern, how do we set that up? Now, because see, this is too high, we are too high. So that is something we can't really change. Okay. So let's bring it down to 2000 and set this also to 2000. Because otherwise you're not gonna make it. Okay, no, vertical speed should have been negative 2000, my bad. Because I wish to reduce our altitude pretty fast. So I'm hoping a faster rate of descent, and I might be able to reduce our altitude faster. But yeah, we are reducing our altitude really fast. But I don't think so we'll still be able to make it. So I'm gonna turn it up a bit to 3000. And then maybe we might be able to make it. Okay, we are nowhere near of aligning it to the runway. So we might have to do a go around. I'm just trying to bring it to the path. And I'm not sure why we have a straight line and there's no... Like, it is taking us to Doha, I get it. Now, since Doha is out of scope, are we going to the alternate? We have a pretty high descent rate. We are over our airport, so we are around 11,000 feet above our runway. So let's do a holding pattern. Let's try ourselves if we can bring this to a hold. Let's select this. Let's take the plane. Let's fly it manually because that's our runway. That is Hamad. This is Doha International. So let's we have to reduce our altitude. Speed is managed. We need to turn it further. Yep. Our plane is starting to turn. Generally the ATC would have given us the commands over here of how to turn. But we are slowly turning. And I'm also reducing our descent. Let's bring it to 4500 so that I Don't have to like. Okay, we are way over our runway. Let's turn it. We don't have much fuel, so we have to land it over here. We're trying to reduce it to 4500 so that we manage to capture the glide slope some way. It should be 999 because the QNH is the same for this. You can see we are reducing our altitude, but let's turn it further because we have to land at that vertical. I'm gonna give it 1,000 feet per minute. Let's turn further. So we are slowly tilting it. It looks really pretty. I guess we have to reduce it further to like 2500. Let's take it down to this altitude. We need to start turning, and this goes down to 2000 because that is our final. Let's bring it down to 1500 so that we are turning it manually. And I'm gonna turn it to 15 degrees since that is our airport direction or our runway direction. So I'm just turning it to 15 and maybe by the time we are there we can land it. Let's increase this further to 3000. This would be too much. 1500 was fine. Let's change our direction further. Fine. Auto throttle, autopilot off. That's fine. I want to land it manually. Lap 0. Overspeed. Fine. I get it. We are a bit overspeed. And slightly higher. Let's reduce it to Flaps full. Landing gear extended. And we are gonna bring it home safely. Are a bit higher than expected. Okay, this was runway 16R. My bad, I guess. Again, I land at Ahmad. Let's just bring it down. Reverse thrust is on. Okay, we are at the wrong runway, I guess. This is the second time I landed at the wrong runway. But I guess, yes, we are kind of getting there. I missed it again. We are again at the wrong runway. Not really sure what went wrong. But yeah, we are currently at the wrong runway. Should we do like a go around and try and land it on Doha? Let's see, we have enough fuel. So do a go around and land it to on. You see, there are a lot of bugs now. Let's just align it on the runway and then we can maybe like take it off again. Because we were on the wrong runway. I might have to reinstall this game. I'll do that tomorrow, I guess. This is your captain speaking. Apologies, I have made a tiny mistake. And we have landed on Hamad International instead of Doha International. So we are not to worry, we are just gonna climb again. Climb to 2000 feet. and get it in and probably land it again at Doha. So buckle up because you're getting the enjoyment of 2 flights for the price of 1. And I'm gonna get fired after this. Okay, this was a pretty smooth takeoff, smoother than what we had in Dubai. But yeah, we are gonna land on Doha International. It's surprising that 2 airports are so close by. Brakes are hot. I didn't have any brakes on. Let's get our levers back. Yeah, again this bug has happened where the levers won't come back. Let's bring it to climb. Vertical speed I want it to be 0. Vertical speed 0. Set selected. Flight director on. Auto throttle, autopilot. This is the altitude that we have to take. We are turning the wrong way. Let's keep a speed of 188 and heading off 0 degrees because we have to turn left and make it to Doha. We are slowly turning. It's fine. Let's let it take us to 2000 feet and we should be pretty aligned. Let's just change our heading further. Let the flight turn. To 290. Let's give a height of 2500. Our heading is matched. Let's follow this for a bit, or we can start turning a bit left again because we have to land at Doha. So ultimately we need to have a 15-degree heading. Hopefully I can align it properly and maybe we can land this. Let's turn this. Once we are aligned, I will start turning it further. We are leveling out. Let's go with 15 degrees. And hopefully we can we are aligned, get our height to 1,000 feet. Or maybe even to 200 feet, and this to 170 knots, I guess. This needs to start. Flaps down. We are 5 miles off and we are at 2,000 feet, which seems fine. I guess I can we'll be too fast and too high for our altitude. I just don't want it to stall and fall.
Sync rate.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard.
No. I by mistake had the rudder pressed on for too long. Auto brakes max. Let's just stop it. And we have landed in Doha. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking. Welcome to Doha International. As you guys know, this will be my last flight because of the fuck up we did earlier, but it was pleasure flying you. I hope you had a turbulent flight, and if you did, don't forget to give me a rating once you are done. Anyways, I'm just gonna taxi this and hopefully we'll be sorted. The brakes are bugged for some reason, but we are just gonna take a small left and exit the runway. Exiting the runway over here. We are too fast. And maybe we can bring it to a stop. Not bad. We did manage to land. Even after that mess up, we did get it in shape. Yeah, we didn't manage the landing today. That was a bit of a mess up. But still, we did a nice landing and we did manage it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the flight and the fuck ups which I made. And if you did, then don't forget to like and subscribe. And those who are watching on Twitch, then do follow. हमने finally land कर दिया इसको. And we are in Doha. But still I am yet to learn about the ILS. So we'll try it tomorrow maybe. How it works. You can just park it somewhere if I get a nice space, and then we can end the stream as well as flight for today. I'll just park it after this Qatar Airways on the left, and hopefully we can stop it over here. Parking brakes on. Read brakes 0. Engine. Do we have the external power? Nope. So that's it, I guess. We'll just stop it over here. We don't have any stairs or jetway, so we'll just open all the gates. So I just hope you guys can leave. For some reason the stairs and the plane is inside of us. Okay, we only stopped a bit earlier, so that's why that's the issue. Let's just toggle our stairs. Yep. Maybe now. Stairs work. My game is a bit choppy. I need to re-download it tomorrow. I'll do that. We'll open these two close. Yep. Okay. It's gonna end terribly. So I might as well just end it. Anyways, that was the flight. I really hope you guys had a bit of fun. And there are a few things which I'm gonna remove from my community folder. But if you guys enjoyed, then don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching on Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, do follow. If you're watching on YouTube, then like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next stream, which will most probably happen on Sunday, because tomorrow I'm not there. I have to go out somewhere, so I might not be there tomorrow. Anyways, just have a lot of fun. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See you.